Hey, I'm back. It's me again. Right. So, in that haphazard introduction video that I just did, I didn't actually tell you a little about myself. I think that kind of helps so that you know exactly who it is you're watching and you get to know me a little bit better. I personally don't like talking about myself too much, but I suppose it's appropriate in this situation because after all, you are spending your time to watch the video, you might as well get to know me a bit better anyway. So, my name is Dennis, I am 24 years old, and I live in Great Britain, in the UK, England to be specific. And uh, basically, what it is I've reached a point in my life where I'm starting to focus more on the future. It's no longer about YOLO. It's more about planning for the future. How am I going to live 5 years from now, 10 years from now? What kind of life do I want for myself? Who do I want to become? And it's quite strange that this realization kind of strikes you, or strikes someone like me at such a late age or late stage. Other people were pondering upon these things in their teens, and they're well on the way. And I am almost sort of 6, 7 years behind that. But better late than never. So, um, the simple fact of the matter is, my current situation isn't fulfilling. At least I don't feel that it is. I don't feel like I'm making the most of my potential. I don't feel like I'm doing the most I can do with my life or myself, etc. And I think that a lot of it has been down to me, just not doing the things I was supposed to do and choosing to do other stuff instead. And that's just me taking it on the chin. It mostly is my fault at the end of the day. I've been in full control of my actions. I don't really have responsibilities slash commitments. I don't really have that many excuses. Can't really think of one right now, except the simple fact that you know it's laziness. That's what it is. So the thing is, I've started to realize that the time that we have on Earth is a finite resource, and the way you spend the time is up to you. But of course, what I don't want to do is to have regrets. To say, hey, if I'd worked harder, I would have lived better. If I'd done this, I'd have done this. If I'd done this, I'd have done this. And right now I have time. I'm 24. Not too young, but young enough to make a difference so that the next 20 years I'm not sort of wasted away. So that's the reason. That was the main motivation for starting Self Transformer. Was to sort of have this website that could create a community where everyone would kind of help each other move towards that ideal of finally arriving to a point where you can say, I'm doing okay, you know, and as nebulous as that sounds, I mean, what's okay? I mean, well, how do you define that? It's where you reach a point where you're completely satisfied with the person you are. Sure, you want to improve, but you accept yourself to say, okay, you know what? I am Dennis, and I'm doing okay. I'm doing just fine, and I'm proud of who I am. That is the ideal. So, one of the things I'm going to be doing in the channel, I'll be doing various self-improvement drills, changing my routine, really drilling down, pushing myself, and working hard. Because a video I watched yesterday told me that the only variable you can control in your success is how hard you work. And if I'm honest with you, I haven't really been working that hard. I've always been a very laid-back, chilled-out kind of person. It's not a bad thing in and of itself, but that attitude when it comes to work isn't a very productive one. And so, yeah, that's the slight, sort of very brief introduction into who I am. And yeah, that's the purpose of the channel, and that's why I'm here, and that's why you're watching me. Thank you.